Vamos la.
Play or something like. Gee, come on, man. Like, I'm even saying that. Just say something differently.
Okay, so but Pika and Black Azama, that's gonna be the next match up, and of course our main event, Seth Black versus Kalik, Germany and France, gonna go at it. But first up today, it's gonna be Kang versus Mr. Croft. Mr. Croft kind of came in towards the second half of the season and made all the points. Actually snuck his way into the finals. Kang, of course, you know his dad's putting up those awesome, sweet prizes, those hand custom oil paintings, and you know he's always a fan favorite, personal favorite of mine because he always likes to do the hell sweep, do all that crazy stuff. So it's an interesting clash of styles right now. Wouldn't you say, Caleb?
Yeah, now speaking of the crazy stuff there, you saw Mr. Croft using the Mitros there for the Oki. Gets a full launch on Kang, but doesn't get the full combo. So good start here. Oh, great punish there on the circle whopper. Can be lots of damage. Regular throw broken.
Gets the wall. So KWIS, let's talk very quickly as we get into this. Do you favour one guy over the other as the set goes on longer? Is there a difference here between a first to two, winner of the first to two and the first to five between these two guys?
I think with someone like Kang, whenever he's on the screen, you want to kill him as fast as possible because the longer the sets goes on, the more he's going to mix you, the more he's going to get in your head. But you know, the same can be said the other way. You know, he's someone who once he starts to lose and starts to feel it, you know, it can be very hard for him to get back into that game. So for Kang's sake, he's going to want to try and end this early, and Mr. Croft might be looking to extend the set here, especially with a character like Ling with such dangerous Oakless, always making you make such huge decisions on wake up.
I think for both of these guys, they're both going to be really excited about the fact that it's best first of five, actually. Mr. Croft, you know, he's going to be thinking like, man, if I'm playing against Kang in a first of two or first of three, there's a better chance he just goes crazy, hell sweeps me, and then it's already over before I can think. But now, if he gets off to a bad start, he can, you know, gather his thoughts, make adjustments, and extend the set a little bit. And Kang as well is going to be really excited because since it's a longer set, he gets to play it however he wants to. There's no pressure. There's no, you know, like thoughts of having to play solid, having to, you know, play careful because it's a short set. So he'll be able to unleash all of his crazy stuff in the beginning, not really care, and give himself the best chance to get off to a great start. These guys are going back and forth right now.
Yeah, great downforward counter here downforward to get the launch. Mr. Croft back to the wall. But Kang becomes very dangerous, but gets the launch. This won't be dead, but it's going to put Kang very close to it. And just a little AOP mix there.
I noticed that match was a lot of big Tekken stuff going on. There wasn't as much like spacing and backing away. They were all going for big launches, and you're already seeing patterns. Like how many spring kicks did Kang do in that set? Like, oh, he's not going to do it this time. Oh, I did it again. How many times did you saw him do it for the hell sweep? I think a couple times. But this is where they just started throwing stuff at each other. So now they're starting to plant these seeds very early on. Okay, he likes to spring kick, so I'm going to wait out. And as soon as you think he ain't going to do it anymore, and he's got one round to kill you, that's when you get boots to the face. So I'm seeing these patterns already. And like you said, Kang, the way he plays, it can go reverse for him where once he starts to lose, the snowball is like a reverse effect and he's hard to get out of that hole. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, man. First game was pretty just big launches out the gate.
I mean, that's kind of what, when I looked through these exhibitions, that's exactly what I expected from this one. You know, just an all-out brawl from these two, just throwing things at each other and seeing what works. Because Mr. Croft is, for my money, the best Ling in Europe. And Kang, one of the best Bobs. I can't give it to him straight away because we have DBP there as well, who's even crazier than Kang. But, you know, these two are true students of their characters, and they know all that. Like Mr. Croft's Oki and tech situations are so terrifying to deal with. The longer the set goes on, the more he knocks you down. You have to guess on wake up again, and he knows what option beats what every single time. So he's going to log every single time that Kang does a specific get up option, and then he's going to use that against him. So, you know, for Kang, he's picked his stage here, so let's see if this helps him out.
I noticed there that Kang didn't tech roll much at all. There's a lot of Ling scenarios where if you tech roll, you die. But of course, they'll have the mix-up for every scenario. I've noticed that Mr. Croft just has so much tech he can say KWIS. What a great start for Kang though, straight out of the bat.
Yeah, if this was like a first to two, Kang might have lost that so badly that first game and decided, man, I might want to slow down a few things in a few spots, you know, while still maintaining pressure. But the fact is, the first of five, like that first game, might as well not even happen. He doesn't even see it. And with both players having such a long way to go, he doesn't really care. So he can continue and take pretty much as many point splits as he wants.
A nice CD1 there to start the round. Might get a shallow wall, yep.
Ooh, tried to backdash that low kick. He was expecting it though.
Well, we're down back to season 4.
He's bringing it to him.
Nice down for 2 count hit. Should get the wall properly this time. There it is.
Bap. Nice combo.
I like that ender there.
elbow drop, man. I love that.
I like that ender a lot there, you know, was doing a lot of hell sweeps to the back to the wall, so just went for mid this time. And there's a CD1 again. I'm having deja vu right now.
Right in the corner as well. Walls to left and right. Push it back in.
Oh, nice. Magic 4 right back. We're getting count hits all day today. I like
Another
that
one.
drop. Oh,
Oh, that's fancy.
but you know, this is the thing. You can't dissuade Kang from an option. He tried one get up kick, didn't work. Just does the other one. You can't dissuade him from an option. Rage available now. There it is.
Close.
What's the
Takes
mix?
just one round.
He steals home base.
He lucks out with the positioning. One more hit will do it for Croft, but he's also got to be careful.
Oh, the circle
whiff.
whoop out of nowhere.
Oh,
Nice.
great backdash.
And that was the thing is that wasn't a bad option for Mr. Croft to go for the spring kick, because Mario's someone who loves to continue his aggression on the knockdown, keep going and keep going. And this time he finally held back. Great read there from Mario. Block the spring kick, gets the punish, and ends the round. So you know this one could end up going the distance, or Kang just might start steamrolling it. Who knows?
When he wins on his stage as well, you know, that momentum's going to be built for him. If he picks a stage and then he loses, then it's kind of like, oh, well, I've lost that advantage where I feel like, right, I'm on my stage, I can do the most damage. So it's good that he won because he can halt that momentum straight away. Because if you then go down 2 games, let alone losing on your stage, you're like, I've lost my ace, I can't pick the stage now. So a good statement to make to get that win. We're back on level playing field now.
And I think speaking of stages, I think Mr. Croft's stage pick here will say a lot about how he wants the set to go, right? Does he go for an infinite stage where you can dance around, give the space and give Bob that wall pressure, or does he keep the walls in favor? Because Mr. Croft's very good walls in play, knows his jump over, knows his tech situation. So I think whatever he picks here will be kind of a statement of how he wants this set to go.
Back to what you said, Eternal Dragon. I think it's so important when you play Kang that if you're playing with him in tournament, that you win your first game. Because then he's always picking the second stage, because I don't know many players who are so ridiculously buffed by their favourite stage. You can say it about King players, but with King players, as a King player, it does sometimes make you a little bit more predictable when you go to Forgotten Realm and you're going through the same crap every time, trying to bust through the floor. But with Kang, he's unbelievable on Sook. I'd love to get some statistics, and he's picked Dragon's Nest. It's not that different from Sook, really. Interesting choice by Mr. Croft.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that judging from those first 2 games, especially that last one, I was surprised to see Mr. Croft play so aggressively, just taking a fight to Kang, using that down back 2, getting closer and closer. You know, it caught him. You got him in trouble a couple situations, but the fact that he, wants to play aggressive as well shows that he's not afraid to play against Kang on those small stages. So as part of his overall strategy is to also just kind of throw him off in a way too. Kang probably was not expecting this from Croft.
Oh, but the Giga Jacker goes for the proper full combos. Oh, look at that damage. Nice back one to interrupt, goes for the Giga Jacker again, but Mr. Croft interrupts. Nice while standing 2, counter hit. Nice, gets the wall. Probably a jump over here. Yes, Mitrust in the back. Mitrust again.
That's a lot of damage for Kang 8 on the floor. Now he's in danger territory.
No, this little girl went underneath his belly.
And that's the thing. Kang loves that Giga Jacker power crush. Like, he will throw it out all the time. And there it just, ended up being his undoing though.
He even does it in his back to the wall. He has no fear at times.
And for the walking kick, nice block. That is launch punishable. I think Link can get a nice standing 3 on there. I saw Fergus's name in chat, so I said Asuka.
Oh, nice.
The hip
Getting an extra
stance.
hit as well.
Doesn't get the pick up there. Oh, raise drive. Gonna be huge.
Right, it's back in it. Boom.
Back
Kang trying to steal the round.
Oh, but rage for Ling, and yeah.
Excellent. A lot of players would do RDS4 right there, and it's not even guaranteed, so Mr. Croft was aware. No matter what Kang was going to do, it would seem like that was pretty much going to be guaranteed.
Ooh, goes for the 2-throw. Nice break from Kang. Punished. Interesting. CD1 out of the air.
That's getting most of his damage in all these games so far.
Yep.
Crush that.
Forward 2. Goes for a nice easy combo as well. Down back 3. Kang just killing now.
I knew he was going to do that, man. You can just tell him.
Oh, in the back.
What? He didn't do the whole thing.
Yeah,
This is dead, Yeah. Okay. I was a bit interesting there. The launch was a bit suspect. I thought he should have just rage arted, but what do I know?
Okay, you said it about his undoing. Like, I was watching, I was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do Giga Jacker. He got I think he got hit or he blocked it, and straight away he wants to steal his turn back, and he had a lot of life. But those sometimes those unnecessary moments of using that power crush will hinder him, and I mean, it's how he plays, so he'll keep doing it. But yeah, I was just unlucky. Well, not unlucky, man. He kind of did it to himself a little bit there. But it's early in the set, you know. It's paying dividends. It'll pay dividends later on because you think he's going to do it, and you try and punish it, but he doesn't. So, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's very unfortunate for Kang. It's also a bit telling, you know, Kang gets the 3-0 and then Mr. Croft picks Dragon's Nest gets the 3-0. Like, this could just be a battle of the stages here. You know, this is exactly what this could turn into. Like, we all know how strong Mario is on Sook. Like, I remember when I played in tournament, like, I lost first game and I was just like, all right, screw it. I'm going to pick Sook, right? I know we're going to end up there, so I'm going to pick it. And then I just lost straight away, right? So, you know, these are the micro decisions that really make a huge impact on the game. So we're probably going to go back to Sook here. And let's see if Kang can use his stage power up to full effect.
These are some really, really fast matches happening, fast-paced games. And even though he's losing, I think that kind of favors Kang. He looks really, really comfortable. And that might be why he's down. He's a little too comfortable, right? He's throwing out too many power crushes, one too many attacks, being a little bit too over-aggressive when he doesn't need to. It's like a little bit too much. So a little bit of defense might help him out here.
I mean, you say that just opens up with down back 1+2. You know, that's classic Kang, right? That goes for Giga Jacket again, but this time gets thrown. And great Oki. This thing, Ling has some of the most dangerous Oki in the game. Top 3 for my money. So you just have to know how to get up in these situations.
Oh my goodness. God.
Oh, but this time Kang makes Mr. Croft pay for that. What's the follow-up here? Back 3. Oh, power crush, but gets nothing from it. Could recover forward 2 and back 3 guaranteed. Doesn't go for it. Okay, but 1-1.
Still gets the round. I noticed in the chat as well, 74% think Mr. Croft's going to win, 26 for Kang with the predictions.
Interesting. I think Kang is good in a long set. I think he's very good at catching people's timing, but we will see.
I mean, one thing we're seeing here is just not the optimal punishes here. Like, he blocked the AOP sweep and tried to do spinach up, or when need to while standing 4 float that. And I mean, nice damage here, but no, Mr. Croft drops the combo. Wake up hop kick though. Oh my goodness!
Oh, the camera
Again though. This move is saving Kang right now.
Honestly.
Hell sweep, that was I think everyone blocked that hell sweep there. I think we all saw that one coming and blocked it, so we didn't block that one though.
What about that one?
That's the thing with Kang.
This is either 2-2 or 3-1. 3-1 is a really tough hill to get over and win. If it goes 2-2, it's going to be incredibly tight. He needs it.
In the back, all of it.
Back 2-2 string, all in the back. 4-4-2 now. There it is. Gonna be a lot of damage as well. One more. It goes for the classic string, but
the down jab almost.
Oh, but he did the down four though. He should have just done another one, you know.
See, there that's when the power crush actually saved him there. For a good option, using it in the right moments.
That's CD1 again. Getting so much miles for Kang while standing 4 though. 4-4-2. Great low parry.
Great wall position now as well. Right in the corner. Wall to the left and right.
And down back 3 to end it.
Brilliant.
I mean, this is the... I said this earlier. You cannot dissuade Kang from being an option. That power crush is going to keep doing it. I mean, the perfect example was the Hell Sweep. You know, he lost a round for blocking Hell Sweep. What does he open up the next round with? Hell Sweep, you know? Like Anakin, in this situation, what do you do? Like, how do you deal with someone who you can't condition them to stop doing certain things?
The thing is, I think against those types of guys, it's a little easier. You just need a little discipline and focus on 1 or 2 things that you think he's doing a little bit too much. And then just those small things, if you're able to react in the proper situation, will turn the tide for you. It's not like one big adjustment is going to be the end of all adjustments to help you overcome. When it comes to these high-level matches, it's the little things. So he just needs to pick out something specific, find a read, find a call out, and stop brawling. You know, Xiaoyu is not really designed to do that. Although she can, and she can handle herself really, really well. It's like, you know, when we're going to see Mr. Croft utilize some of the things that help him get to the top 8 of the ICFC. Some more setups, some more like just going under and over the character. A lot of weird stuff that Xiaoyu's known for.
Actually, I don't think Mr. Croft made top 8.
He didn't make top 8?
I think Mr.
Oracle?
No, I've got this.
Yeah, it was Oracle. Yeah, it was Oracle who made top 8 because Oracle had the crazy run last week that he needed to qualify.
15. He came in at the end and he almost made it.
Mr. Croft had a second place, I think. That was really good, like a really good performance in a few top 8s. But he was just one of the ones who fell short. Like that's the thing. There were so many people like we have Ultra Instinct Potato who won an ICFC but didn't qualify for the top 8,
didn't
right?
Even come close. Like,
yeah,
it was probably the most contended region. A lot of guys, 13th, 14th, 15th, 11th, they had over 100 points. So that was more than the value of a tournament win. Whereas in the other regions, it was kind of like the same guys winning over and over again. So, man, it was just so competitive out here to even like pick favorites, honestly. Outside of like your top Calet guys and your, you know.
Again, we're going back to the Dragon's Nest here, so this is just going to be about other stages. We know exactly what we're going to see. Dragon's Nest and Sook. Great low parry there from Mr. Croft. Going to be nice damage. Won't get wall, but going to be a nice combo.
Nice. Good
So for Whopper to punish the mid-trust is launch punishable, but I don't expect Kang to launch things anymore. I just don't expect it. Nice jump over.
Jumps.
No. Duck.
It's giving openings.
Oh, shy of a wall bound.
Yeah, and nice. Oh.
Okay.
See, that was a great duck from Kang, but a great delay there from Mr. Croft. Left that to the last second.
Nice. I've noticed as well, Kang is on the crouch dash one. If it hits, it hits, but if it whiffs, he'll do something else. And Mr. Croft, great interruption there.
Forward 2. Oh, no launch. That could have been big. Whopping kick is -15.
Again, he gets the wall bounce now.
A lot of wall bounces now.
That's the only time I ever see Kang use the new launcher. That's the only time after a wall bounce.
Round 3.
A lot of players still haven't even been able to like incorporate it into their game. So at least we're seeing something out of the season 4 stuff.
Are you used to the launch there, but flying jab on. Very nice there from Kang. Not going to get wall, but it's going to be nice damage.
This is a big round right here. It's a tie-breaking round.
CD1+2. No one's won 2 in a row yet. Hell sweet.
Sweet bang.
Oh, nice punish from Giga Jacker.
Oh, he gets him.
71.
Blam. Crushed her in the head, man.
I like the combo adjust as well. Knew he wouldn't get a clean wall. Back turn. This is when Link's dangerous.
Oh no!
Is that it, or is that season 4?
I think that's dead.
Season 4.
Yeah.
Oh, almost. That back kick does like a deceptively large amount of damage. You think you're good a lot of times, but it actually does a lot of damage.
Give him 6 extra health instead of 5. He lives.
I reckon if when we look back at this set, that could have been one of the most pivotal rounds. That was huge. Such a good comeback. Kang was all over him. He's trying to control the space now. Brilliant.
Once again, this move is giving Kang life right now. One more mix.
Oh, this turns out he gets it again. Whiff into Giga Jacker.
You can't stop Kang from doing these things.
Brings it back now. 2-2. Oh, nice.
Again.
Big start for him. He's going to get the wall as well. Back.
Can Kang be the first one to win 2 in a row in this set? Or is Mr. Croft going to make another comeback? Hell sweet. Goes mid. Giga Jacker. Tries to go max damage. It fails.
No! Oh, great read. Are we going to see a clutch comeback? This could be huge.
Oh, he's done it.
That trap. He went the wrong way.
Oh no. Kang. Oh no.
Oh my god, man. The first game, what did I say? The spring kicks. He didn't do it for 2 games. I thought, all right, he's dialed off. And that just killed him.
I mean, Mr. Croft absolutely just read like a book there. You know, he ran in, baited. I mean, the thing is, there was no reason to spring king that situation. Mr. Croft had clearly stopped, but you can't stop. You can't stop Kang from doing certain things. He has an idea. He's just going to go for it. And I think one thing he's actually just not doing enough of is hell sweep into hell sweep. You know, he's doing hell sweep into mids, and Mr. Croft is always doing hell sweep into mids, gets a knockdown, then the hell sweep, right? Like that's the pattern that's emerged. And Mr. Croft has seen it because he's blocked all of those second hell sweeps. I think he just needs to start either letting it rip or holding off on it, you know. But yeah, that was a very Kang should have had that, you know, 2 rounds that should have gone his way. They didn't, you know. If this comes down to 5-4 for Mr. Croft, that round, like you said, Stu, that whole game could really come back to haunt Kang.
I'm gonna take
last round. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was actually going to quote you. I was going to say the last time we commentated with each other, I think halfway through a set, you said something to the effect of you need to stop and think what worked and what didn't work and make those adjustments. And now seems the time because there are some things that Rukang's doing which are paying off bigger than I would expect them to pay off. Some of his crouch dash ones, he's extending his combos into mids and getting the counter hits. But then some of the classic Rukang stuff is not paying off in the same way at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of mistakes. Like that last round that Mr. Croft was even able to steal happened because King dropped his resplat combo, and that rarely drops. But when I have it like up on the second screen, I get to see it twice. I saw him. He dashed back too little. He didn't dash back enough. And little small mistakes like that will cause an entire turnaround, and before you know it, you're down 3-2 instead of being up 3-2. That really sucks. Like you might not recover that mentally for a little bit longer. So we'll have to see how this plays out because we're kind of reaching the end of the set here. It's 3-2, and at this point, Mr. Croft, these wall bounces, like I said, these mistakes, you just can't be ducking when you're not supposed to.
Rage drive and it connects. That was
stolen, man.
Yeah, I think every single rage drive was connected here for Rukang. But one thing that was quite important in that round was Rukang did a hell sweep into down back 3 there. He's testing the waters for double hell sweep right now.
You have to respect Bob's raise drive if you're thinking about using high attacks like jabs, because they could even go over that. And when attacks collide with Bob's raise drive, it seems like, you know, a lot of times Bob's raise drive is going to win. So you actually do have to respect that Mr. Croft is not watching out. It takes
Unlucky
a round, though.
there.
He leaves it up.
Yeah, he gets clipped by the second hit of the launcher there, but Rukang's not out of this yet.
Nice. And he always challenge after he's with it with the crouch dash 1.
Oh, Lin going under while standing 4 there. Classic.
Oh, so back and forth right now, man.
There's the OP sweep. Back roll straight away. Doesn't get launched though. Spinning jumper in the
Does he have something
back.
here? Almost.
Yeah, that wasn't bad for the situation. Oh my goodness. Rukang just threw it out.
Round 4.
Right, is he gonna let this one slip now? He's up 2 rounds to 1.
I mean, the thing is, I think the person to win 2 in a row here is the one who, you know, should take it, right? So
It was Rukang. Nice. Still losing, man.
I see back. Giga Jacker. So
He doesn't need to take no risks now.
You say that, but it's Rukang.
All right. You don't need to let no risk, just top kick. Boom, kicked into the moon.
That was
those exchanges, those you know, scrambles where Mr. Croft comes in, he just gets blown up. You know what I mean? Like dash blocking would really go a long way here, but he's just not blocking when he goes in. He thinks that Rukang is not going to throw out an attack, but I don't think that's the right way to approach, you know, fighting someone like Rukang.
I mean, I think that's why Rukang's CD1 has worked so well. We have to put one move that's worked so well here for Rukang is that CD1. That crouch dash 1 is just connected almost every single time. It's because he is getting such good reads on Mr. Croft's timing for his approach. He gets in, gets hit with CD1, and for some reason Rukang decided to do R forward 3 that time, like to catch the timing. It worked out. It's a mid launcher. It's unsafe. I think -13 is a hop kick. But you know, he won the round because of it. Can't question the decision, even though it was questionable, but you know, we're all tied up 3-3. We're gonna go to Dragon's Nest, and this is the important one, because whoever wins this one picks stage for the last game, you know.
Very true, very true. Both guys are playing like they've got dinner waiting on the table and it's going cold. it's crazy. As you said, Anakin, if one of them just slowed down a little bit more, it could pay off. But I think at this point, I'm not sure I see either of them changing up the way they're playing. They both just want to. It's a race to the face. They just both want to hit buttons as much as possible and get in and get the win, steal it.
And it's not like you need to just completely change your style. You don't need to do a 180 like Mr. Croft. We pointed out that it's the incomings that Rukang has the timing. So if you're Mr. Croft, you focus on just whenever you approach to not get clipped. And then if you're Kang, you know, you might want to make whatever small adjustments that you've been missing, like the combo mistakes. This was what I've really been noticing. There have been more than a few combo drops from Kang.
Okay, but you talked about the crouch dash as well. Even if he doesn't hit, he always seems to like, right, I've whiffed it, I'm going to launch, because the recovery is pretty good. So he's basing a lot of his game plan around that. There he just does it. But he outlasted him in the pace, and Mr. Croft launched him for it.
You have to think this one is really going to be, as we get, there's been so many wall bounces this game. Drops the combo at the end there.
Oh, wait. Kung Fu. We got there, man.
But doesn't get the full launch for it. So Rukang will be getting another launch. That's what he'll be doing. First Mr. Croft in rage though, and Mr. Croft's stolen so many rounds with that rage drive. Oh, the max damage combo. Not going to be dead unless he does that.
Round 2.
Like
Sneaky.
Mr. Croft has stolen so many rounds with that rage drive there. Nice launch as well.
He can go for a tech trap here.
Oh, the spin, the style. What does Rukang do now? Rolls away from forward 4-2, gets a throw. What's the Oki here? A launch.
It's launch.
Huge lead for Mr. Croft.
Rage drive spent straight away.
Yeah,
Interesting
early
choice.
use on the raise drive. These next follow-up hits are not going to deal that extra juice that helps you get those comebacks.
Oh, Crushton guaranteed hit on the ground, and Mr. Croft 1 round away from putting himself 1 game away from winning this first of 5.
Doesn't decide to go to the launch after the win as well. I guess.
man.
That's whipped consistently.
Nothing so far for Rukang this game. He's got a little bit of life left. Okay.
He's just
Got
done
the
it.
wall here, and he can steal the game. He's put himself in a position with the wall to secure that wall splat, and he's been getting those bounces, he's been getting those health sweeps. He's been mixing.
Oh, with the second hit.
Unnecessary right there for Mr. Croft. He's throwing this game away.
Oh,
The
Nice
block.
block, bad punish. Yeah.
You win.
We talked about earlier the missed punishes. You have to, while standing 4 float, he wins that round, but he didn't.
Yeah, he went for wall standing 2 and he missed.
it's that instinct, man. You block it like, yeah, I blocked it. Oh shit, this the wrong punish.
Right. Maybe sometimes you're just so surprised. What it is you're so surprised that you blocked it. Like you're surprised, first of all, that he went for it. Second, that you blocked it, and then it's hard to fight your way into a proper punish in those like clutch situations. That's what makes somebody so consistent, makes them a killer. Is that they don't miss those situations. So you can't knock him for missing it. It's just like, oh man, you just think about what would have happened if he won that round. We push it to the later rounds. What was gonna happen? Because when Rukang does have you by the walk, that's where he's super dead.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate. I mean, go back to that first round, right? Like as I was saying it, Mr. Croft robs rounds with the rage drives. He did it there, and went for. I mean, he went for a hit that wasn't guaranteed, but a hit that guaranteed the kill. And Rukang was just autopiloting, did a back throw, didn't block the low, and that's just the mental awareness there to do that type of thing in that situation. It's the kind of things that wins you these long sets. So for Rukang now, just keep. I don't know what you do. The CD ones are working. Your hell sweeps.
It's so close, man.
Yeah.
You just gotta find those small things that'll turn it in your favor. It's so other outside of that last game, which was kind of like one-sided, but looked as if things were turning, could have turned. It's like, man, you hate to throw that one away, but it's so close right now. Like, if you're Kang, you're probably still as confident as ever. All you gotta do is win 2 straight yourself.
But no one's done that yet.
That's true. He's
That's
won
why
enough 2 zips in his time, but this is
Right.
going to be a mountain for him to climb now. He gets this game on Sook. If he stays with the script, he wins this one, but we will see.
We will see.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, rolls back.
All the way.
Hell sweet.
Straight healthy after.
Yep, getting pushed to the wall. Mr. Croft trying to step off. Okay. I think he might have still been able to break that. I don't know if the power crush came out. That's
CD1 out of
Airborne.
the air.
Yeah, man. Doosh. Good bit of damage there. Got him to
Full
duck.
bounce. Gonna be a lot of damage. Will it be dead? Yes. Great start there from Rukang. He needed this.
Round 2. Fight.
It's crazy looking at like the Twitch chat betting. 74% of the money / points are on Mr. Croft. So, we got a couple guys like 10. We got a couple guys that do believe in Kang, but it seems like a lot of people feel strongly about Mr. Croft taking this. Looks like they're right so far, right?
Yeah, great whiff punish there.
Crouch action to the launch. Back dash. Nice.
We talked about it. The Giga Jackie gets married. It gets him out of trouble and also gets him into trouble and got him a whole heap of trouble right there.
It's
Side 1-1.
Mashing on hit. It's a big no-no in Tekken. Unless you know something that we don't know, but he didn't really know anything, I think.
I feel like there's a lot Rukang knows that we don't know with the way he plays.
Yeah.
Great low parry there. Ooh, went for something special there. There it is again. You
Okay,
can't
makes a
dissuade.
combo this time. This is what he needed that one game that he lost.
Hell
Okay.
sweep.
Bang.
Just do it again. Just do it again. If you did it again, you would have won. But side set 1+2.
Round 4.
Well, he's got different setups for the Giga Jack, and that's the thing. He can do the same move in the same type of scenario, but it's when is he going to do it? When is he going to try and steal that turn back?
Ooh, while standing 2, counter hit. Down back 2, season 4. Down back
Oh,
2,
so much
season
chip
4.
damage. And it's gonna come down to this last round here, guys.
Oh wait. Okay, down back 2. Never mind.
Sweaty palms, guys. This is crazy.
Big round.
Squeaky bum time indeed. Thank you.
He's going to go the whole set, I think, this round.
Oh! This is going to be huge now. Goes for an Oki option.
No!
Oh! He did the right
This is
thing,
it?
but wrong
Okay.
time. Okay,
Okay,
finish
you're
upper.
up. Done it.
Lets him back in, and it sucks that Kang is just outside of rage. It's just how it goes. Sometimes he's gonna make an honest comeback.
Going for mids now. He knows one hell sweep.
And this will be it.
Yeah.
Surely.
This has to be dead. And Mr. Croft takes it 5-3. I mean, that set, it went exactly as you expected. It was ball to the wall action, people throwing things at each other, going as fast as you can. Kang did hell sweep. Mr. Croft did Oki things. And in the end, it just comes down to, you know, Mr. Croft was more solid in the end. And I think that first game was so important. Because think about it. If Kang had won that first game, he would have the stage picks in his favor. And he only lost 1 game on 2. You know, he's looking pretty good in that stage. But well played to Mr. Croft there.